Life lesson number 69. It's not all about work. It's interesting, this one, because having been self-employed since 1996, I went self-employed for one reason and one reason only, and that was to get freedom from the job that I was in. I was working long hours. I was ambitious. I wanted to, get somewhere, and I realised that I was going through an acrimonious divorce and knew that I wanted to spend more time with my kids. So self-employed beckoned, and that's what I did. But as with anything like that, there's a balance between working your nuts off with a new business and making sure you spend quality time with your family. Because the only reason why I went self-employed was to get that freedom in the first place, that freedom of choice, that freedom when to work and when not to work, and having that flexibility of sometimes working when others don't. And I've lived my life by that mantra of freedom and doing things when I want to do them, because you just never know when life is going to throw you a curveball. I mean, if you've got kids and you've seen them grow up, one minute they're little babies, and before you know it, they've got kids themselves. And it happens so quickly. There was a study done of people towards the end of their lives, and they asked them if they had any regrets or any advice for people from their perspective. And one of the things they all said, I was too worried about working and I wished I'd have spent more time with my loved ones. So if I can give you and impart if there's anything I can impart upon you, is the importance of giving that balance to your work and to your personal life. I can tell you, there have been things that have happened to me in the last few years where I've not worked for a year. There's things that happened to me where I came away from a business because I wanted to make sure that I was available to the people that were important to me. Because honestly, you can work yourself like a dog, and lots of people, I see people working so hard, but for what? For what reason? Yes, I know we need to earn money to live, but sometimes we can put too much effort into it, and if we manage our time correctly, we could probably do more with less time, just with good time management. And I get working is important, but having been at both sides, I know that freedom of choice is important. So life is precious. It's short. You don't know what's around the corner. My advice, don't knock yourself out. And that leads nicely on to tomorrow's life lesson, which is you can probably count your close relationships on less than one hand. So until then,